Stephen Stills has some of the coolest tunes out there in this fairly exotic modal tuning. I am doing this in DADDAD, D-A-D-D-A-D. He played on the studio album. This was from Stephen Stills too, 1971, his second solo album. The first solo album was great. It was the one that had him on the cover, sitting in the snow. Had stuff like "Love the One You're With" and "Old Times, Good Times." Anyway, great tunes on that. Some really cool tunes on this as well. "Sing and Call," which I also already have a lesson on. And of course back then they came with lyrics and all kinds of stuff. A great shot in here. Lyrics are so small in there you can't even read them, but maybe when this came out I could. I'm not sure. Anyway, Stills uses this tuning in lots and lots of songs. "Sweet Judy Blue Eyes," "Carry On," "Love the One You're With," etc. At different pitches, and usually with the fifth string tuned at the same pitch as the sixth string. I usually leave mine at A, tune the sixth string down to D, and leave the fourth string at D, but then bring the third string down to D, leave the second string, bring the second string down to A, and the first string down to D. So I would call this DADDAD, D-A-D-D-A-D. Now, the fifth string really never enters even into the equation. So when I get purists telling me that, oh, he tunes the fifth string down to the same as the sixth string, absolutely no reason to do that. But he also has this at many different pitches, and of course back then they didn't have handy-dandy tuners to make sure everything was concert pitch. So I believe the studio recording on that record is a hair low. But even things like "Love the One You're With," this same tuning is down to C, so it can range anywhere from C to E in terms of the actual pitch. I'm doing this in D, so that's where we're hearing it.